This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. I appreciate you guys so much. So, as we know, Kareem, biggz, Dame Dash, and Jay-Z. Now, Kareem, biggz, and Jay-Z work together, but, you know, it must really sting to have the whole company kind of stolen from you. I see on Kareem, biggz social media, he's always throwing up the rock. Now, Dame Dash has moved on to his own thing, but can you imagine building something most of your life and then all of a sudden it just gets taken from you, you know? That's hard. Now, I remember after this, you know, the selling of Rocafella, see, Jay-Z, what happened was they all agreed to sign the rest of the company away over to Rocafella. Now, it says $10 million. I think it was $10 million each. And, you know, basically in that deal, you know, they don't own the company anymore. But what they didn't know was Jay-Z was going to be the president of Def Jam. So he really kind of sold the company at cheap to himself. And eventually, like, you know, he did some other moves with Rockaware, where he had bought their stake for like $20 million and sold it for, you know, $200 million to Akademiks brands, you know. So, like, you know, Dame Dash got tricked out of his own company in a way. So, you know, he did a recent podcast with Adam 22. And on there, he spoke about, you know, Kareem, biggz, and how he doesn't do business with anymore, and they don't get along, and he's scared of him, ran out the restaurant when he tried to talk to him one time. You know, Kareem, biggz is back in good graces with Jay-Z, and he's not trying to mess that up. But, you know, it's just like, you know, business is dirty, okay? It just is. Now, I feel bad for Dame Dash, but also I'm sure there was a lot of other stuff we didn't know that was going on. You know, like Dame Dash was a little egotistical around that time, but, you know, he was also protecting everybody that worked at that company in all those meetings. So it's hard to know what to think about all that stuff. But anyways, you know, he was on Adam 22, and, you know, he said some things about Kareem, biggz. So Kareem, biggz responded in his own ways through subliminals. Basically, one of the posts he put up was evolve so hard that they have to get to know you again. So relevant, rebrand, change for the better, right? And he's wearing a Rockefeller hat, new one, like a revamped one. Then he said, hustlers don't complain, we figure it out. Basically saying that Dame Dash is complaining over there, and, you know, it's just crazy now. Now, Kareem, biggz is over there with his artist at Roc Nation, Saint. That's his newest artist, and, you know, he's pushing him hard. You know, I don't know how to feel about all this, man. It's just, it's so dirty. It sucks to see these guys just not even friends anymore after building such a successful company. But they'll never find a way back, because the thing, I'm surprised Kareem, biggz is able to work with Jay-Z again, you know, after everything that was done. But as we learn more and more, Kareem, biggz wasn't as instrumental as Dame Dash and Jay-Z were, you know. Now, Dame Dash and biggz were cool after everything got signed. They were starting new companies together, working on Pro-Keds. I remember seeing them in the office together after the whole selling of Rocafella. You know, you don't see Dame Dash throwing up the rock sign anymore. He's completely moved on. That's just a bad time in his career. It's just, it's crazy. Another quote he put up was of Jay-Z. He said, a wise man told me, don't argue with fools. Keep them at a distance, can't tell who is who. A wise man told me, don't argue with fools, because from a distance can't tell who is who. I don't know, man. It's dirty. It's dirty. I wish they could all get along. I don't know. Kareem, biggz and Dame Dash seem extra tight, you know, and they built something so crazy together. And I kind of know how it feels. I had that done to me a few times, where you build something up and it gets taken from you. I won't go into detail about that, but it's just crazy. Then next up, we got Fetty Wap. He did an interview with Superstar J, and kind of admits to falling off and purposely falling off. He was in some bad contractual agreements. He had to revamp everything. And, you know, he said he needed time to redo everything. But he's back with the song Birthday. He's still on 300, so the contractual agreements wasn't with 300. it was with people that were on his team. He's still with Monty, but he's also said he had to trim the family down from 30 to 15, immediate family only now. I hope Fetty Wap's able to come back. Birthday seems like it's kind of taken off. Like it does like 5 million so far on YouTube. I think it'll do more. I hope it does more. He seems like a good guy. Just shows you, learn from, don't let your momentum slow you down. Like, don't let your momentum ever slow down, because once it slows down, that whole truck comes to slowing down. He even talked about, I was used to making a certain amount of money every week, and now I'm down to like 1/10 of that, but now he said he's building back up. And, 50 Cent and other people are hoping he comes back too. So hopefully he does able to do that. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Never let anybody stop you. And it's never too late. Let Fetty Wap tell you the best. Keep going. Rebrand and restructure and try again. Don't let him keep you down.